Okay, this particular tutorial is completely optional. It depends on if you want to do this. The reason I have this video is if you look at our plan here, you can see that the side of the house has no kind of ceiling rim that wraps around the entire area. It's just siding that goes from the ground all the way up to the roof. The only area that has that trim is right here over the porch, and the same thing goes for over here on the front gable. So back to my SketchUp, you can see that rim right here. Well, I can't do it that way. The rim right here goes all the way to the back and parts of the front. I also have some areas that have hidden geometry that is showing, like right here, and I want to clean that up. So that's what this tutorial is for. If you don't want to do that, skip it and you can go to the next one. But I think it really makes the house look nice by doing this. So I highly encourage you. All right, so here we go. The first thing we want to do is we want to hide the roof, okay? And we want to hide the image. We're not doing anything to it, all right? I am going to have to hide some of these lines. You can't just delete them because it's going to ruin some of the geometry that is attached to them. So what I am going to do is hide the ceiling for now as well, okay? And then I'm going to go around and make some of these lines hidden. Okay, the first thing I need to be able to do this is to explode some of my walls. I know that sounds weird, but that's the tool they call it. So if you right click on your walls, choose explode. And for me, I actually have to do that 3 times because of all the different groups I've gotten there. So it may be different for you, but for me, it worked to do it 3 times. And then I do want to draw a line up here because I want to keep this section here. So I'm just going to go to my line tool. I'm going to draw upward like that, okay? So now I'm ready to hide some of these. Now, some of them I can just erase, all right? So for example, this top one here I can erase, this one here I can erase. There's nothing attached to them. It's not hurting anything to erase them like that. But look what happens when I erase this one. It hollows out a bunch of stuff, ruins things. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead, after I undo it, is still on the eraser tool, I'm going to hold down my shift button and you'll see a little like eyelash show up above it. Just like that. That means you're just hiding that line. You're not deleting it. You're just making it hidden. Okay. So let's go around and do that in a bunch of places. So kind of follow along. Like you don't really have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right there. Let's see, what else can I hide? I want to hide this. I do want to hide this line here. So I'm holding down the shift key, hiding that one. That one's okay. I do want to hide, I didn't show you this, but underneath here, this one keeps showing up. So I'm going to hide that one. Again, I'm holding down the shift key. And then I'm going to hide these in the front, right here and here and here. Again, holding the shift key. Here and here. You might be wondering why these 2 dashes are here. Those represent where the slope comes down and matches up with the outside wall. So I want to hide those as well. And yes, there are lines in the back that I need to do as well. So I'm going to hide this and this. Oops, that was too much. Hold on. Just this one. And then this one here on the bottom, which runs all the way across. And then I want to come over here and get this and just that. Okay. I think that's all I need to do for the wall group. So now I can go to my select tool, click outside somewhere to deselect everything. Now I'm going to hide the walls, and you'll notice I made that one extra line to delineate where the porch trim goes. So I do want to select that and tag that. So I'm going to tag that as part, hit entity info. I'm going to tag that as part of the walls because that's what I added it to. Okay, so now it disappears. So let's revisualize the ceiling. Okay, believe it or not, for the ceiling, we are going to hide every edge that's showing here. Okay, so go to your eraser tool. Again, don't just select it. If you do that, you're going to lose everything. Undo. You have to have the eraser tool out, but hold down the shift key. So shift, you'll see the little eyelash, and then drag it. Oop, I did it again. You know what you need to do? You have to double click this. I'm sorry, you have to double click that to get into that group. Okay, now you can use the eraser tool, hold down the shift key and start going around and get all of them, including the corners. So even here, across there, there. Is this going to actually change your design? No, but in my opinion, it makes it look much more polished and professional looking, and that's a good thing. Okay, so now I've gotten every single edge. I can go ahead and select out of this and re-visualize everything. And you can see that now my lines are exactly how I want them. Okay, so I still have this trim piece here, just like the drawing showed. I don't have anything extra here. I don't have anything extra here. I guess if you turn it a little bit every once in a while, you'll see where they meet together, but nothing looks bad at all, and we're able to continue with this. Let me go ahead and make note of something underneath the roof. Sorry, my computer's glitching here. I do want to get rid of these. Okay, so I'm gonna, I don't have to, but they bother me. So I'm going to unselect the ceiling, the image, and the walls and leave the roof. Okay, I need to double click the roof to select everything or to activate it. Go to my erase tool, click down the hold shift key, and just start pulling over these lines here. And that is just simply going to hide them. Not deleting, just hiding. Okay, and there's a big difference. So now if I select outside of it, turn everything back on, and I'm good to go. Okay, so hopefully you followed through with this. It's not a long video. I think it's worth the time, and you're ready to move on to the next one. The next video, I'm going to make the chimney here. So hopefully you enjoyed that.